Be not afraid, guys. I know it's been a while. It's been a while. I can already hear it. I can already feel it. It's been a hot minute, but I'm back. I'm back, back on my bullshit, back reading 5 books a day, back on my grind, and it feels so good to be back. I did do a little update video, talk about some of the books that I've read recently, as well as just catch up. But before we get into it, hello. I'm Eve. I like to talk about disturbing books and recommend them to you. This is your trigger warning. We're going to be talking about some gruesome shit. Majority of these books are going to be on Kindle Unlimited. So if you have Kindle Unlimited, here's your holy grail. This is going to be your guideline to finding the most disturbing books on Kindle Unlimited. Let's also go over the supplies for the day. I got a Zin in. I got a fucking Pepsi Zero Sugar. I'm ready to roll. The only thing that would make this better is if I had a goddamn cigarette. I'm fucking stranded right now, actually, because my car didn't start this morning, and I just want a cigarette. Please. Sordid Metamorphosis. This book was fucking wild. It's about this girl who wants to get into the mind of a pedophile, so she gets a job at a facility where she is able to talk to one of them one on one, face to face, and kind of examine how their brain works and what their thought process is. But what she doesn't expect is that she falls in love with this man and decides to distort her body and rip off pieces of her body that makes her womanly so she can appear more childlike so he will like her. And then there's this huge twist and everything gets just so fucked and it's bloody and it's gory and it's messy and it's beautiful. Fluid Freaks. This book made me gag, and I don't gag easily at all. I'm a professional at this. I don't gag. Snot sliding down someone's throat and someone thoroughly enjoying the feeling of snot sliding down their throat. I don't like it. I don't like it. So basically, we're following our main character. He hates bodily fluids. He does not like snot or anything like that. But one day, some of his son's snot ends up in his mouth, and he's like, this is making me hard. This is making me hard. And so he just kind of dives into the bodily fluids and explores his newfound kink, and it is disgusting. Mickey and Mo. This is Romeo and Juliet, but if they were junkies and if they were doing terrible, terrible things to other people. These two decide that they're going to take acid one night and they're also babysitting a child, and things get really, really fucked up. And from there, things just get worse. And I really hope that there's a second book to this. Hey, authors of this book, if you guys are watching this, I need a second one. Please. This shit was absolutely crazy. Support Buddy. This is about a pedophile who joins forces with his best friend to kill other pedophiles. He doesn't act on his urges. He just is aware that he feels attraction to kids. And this book was fucking crazy. And they're just going around killing people, torturing people. And then when he realizes that his best friend's son has been touched, he gets revenge. And the shit, oh, so good. My Daughter. This was a very short read and it packed a punch. I always admire authors who are able to make me gasp within like 20, 30 pages. I'm like, how the fuck did you do that? This book was absolutely amazing. I can't say too much about it because it's so short, but it packs a punch. Love, love, love. Soiled. This is the second like book to Fluid Freaks, and it is about a man who enjoys cross-dressing and his wife finds out that he enjoys cross-dressing and divorces him, and he just kind of spirals. And not only does he like cross-dressing, but he also finds out that he really likes shit. He likes to cross-dress, shit himself. He shits into a towel, rolls it up, uses it as a fleshlight. Like, this is grotesque. It didn't make me gag, but it made me second guess a lot of things. I was like, what am I doing here? How did I get here? You know what I mean? Heirs to the Dark Web. This one was so much fun. I love anything that explores red rooms, the dark web, the deep web, whatever. Love that shit. Eat it up. This is basically about two teenage boys that decide that they're going to torture people and post it online. And one of them is very religious. And it is so fascinating watch him turn into something that he doesn't recognize anymore. This was so, the storyline was really great. I feel like a lot of people complain that splatterpunk, mainly extreme horror, doesn't have a good plot and it's just gore for gore's sake and stuff like that, which it is. That's the whole point of extreme horror. But this one, storyline was amazing. Absolutely loved it. Sewer rat. My man Henry. Henry is a rat who helps a teenage boy uh, lure his bullies into the sewer and torture them. But we realize that the main character isn't really exactly all he's cracked up to be. This shit was so good. I love Henry. Long live Henry. Considerate cannibal. I love any book that explores cannibalism, especially consensual cannibalism. And like in this book, it's basically a group of friends. They're all fucked up. They're playing truth or dare. Things are getting really risky. And one of them dares the other one to cut off a piece of his thigh and cook it up, and they all eat it. And when that happens, one of them spirals significantly and just loves the taste. And he decides to feed his girlfriend some meat and not tell her what it is. And she spirals even worse than him. And it just gets fucking crazy. Love you to bits. This is definitely one of my favorite reads of the year. It's very short, but it is a religious horror, religious extreme horror. It's balls to the wall fucking crazy. But we're following our main character who has a very religious mom. And when he starts having these reoccurring sex dreams about her, he comes in his bed. She finds out that he's coming and thinks that he's like disgusting and it's against their religion and he's soiled and all this other stuff. And so she decides to lock him in the basement. But he's like, you know what? You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to summon a demon. I'm going to start jerking off and reciting this passage to get this demon to come terrorize my mom. And that's exactly what happens. And things get religious and grotesque and disgusting and everything, and I want everything that I want in a book. I love this shit. But those are some of my recent reads. I've been having a lot of fun reading these. I'm currently reading Prickles, which is about a guy who's fucking a hedgehog. Not done with it yet. Not Sonic the Hedgehog. Not done with it yet. Thoroughly enjoying it. And I also finished Cuck Chair, but I'll talk about that later because I don't know if that's on Kindle Unlimited just yet. But these books are so much fun, for lack of better words. These are all very quick reads. Like I said, you can find on Kindle Unlimited. But please, before you jump into any of them, these are extreme horror. These are fucked up books. Please look up trigger warnings. You're responsible for your own triggers. Look them up. Do your research. But yeah, other than that, a little update on my life. Not much. Got a new job. Got separated. Um, life is just lifing. Life is actually fucking me currently, but it's fine. Alas, I'm hoping to have a podcast episode up. I'm still on TikTok, trying to be more on YouTube here, but I hope everyone has a great day.